All right, man. Let's talk about the Lions taking on the Carolina Panthers come Sunday. We got Bryce Young coming in here. A lot of people saying, well, the Panthers made a mistake. They should have took damn, it's the playoffs in baseball. Yo, I forgot it's October. I got to start watching. I didn't know it was the playoffs. Did the Tigers make it? I kid, I joke in my Borac voice. So yeah, man, we sit here. Yeah, a lot of people saying, well, Bryce Young is you know, he a bust, and they should have took CJ Stroud, they should have took Anthony Richardson, and he looked hella small out there, but he can play. He can play. I mean, he got two hold on, my bad. He got two interceptions, two touchdowns. I think he played only 3 games. He missed one. Um, I heard that they're in the market for a big time receiver, which I don't understand that. They got Thielen, Shark, Mingo, Terrence Marshall. They got a number of guys out there that's doing a thing. Um, and I think it's too early to sit there and to judge a guy, especially Carolina. Just even when Cam Newton was having his MVP type season, they had issues with putting weapons around him, and their biggest issue was protecting him. They couldn't protect Cam Newton the duration while he was there, and had they protected Cam Newton, had he learned how to run and protect himself a little bit more, Cam Newton probably would have had a longer career. He probably would have had a longer career. So that's one thing to look at. He probably would have had a longer career. So yeah, he probably would have had a longer career had he, they protected him. He learned to slide, and him and excuse me, him and Andrew Luck then sit there and try to run over people. So, I think Bryce can play. I haven't seen where I'm saying, well, Bryce is trash and Bryce ain't that good. And I haven't really seen that. When I seen him play, he pretty decent. He looks small out there for sure. I think that's something that we already knew. You know, but yeah, I mean, in my humble opinion, I think he gonna be all right. I think physically he need to get in the weight room. You know what I'm saying? And they need to do things around the offensive line. But you talk about kind of what they bring in to the table. Um, Andy Dalton had one start. 216 in passing, just under 96 yards in the rushing game. They allowed 332.8 yards. They allowed 196 passing yards, 136 rush yards. So they passing defense is better than ours, but they rushing defense is giving up more than double. So I mean, you look, they lost to Minnesota, they lost to Seattle. Andy Dalton started the game, lost to New Orleans by 3. They got a good defense. They lost to Atlanta. I don't know why we on there as the L already. That's last year. So this is going back to last year's game. So I don't know why they say they lost to us right here. I'm confused. Maybe this preseason is going back to. So yeah, I'm looking at it, and I mean, I don't think it's as bad. They could have won last week, and he fumbled the ball. He sure did. He fumbled the rock. They gave him a 22.7% chance of beating us. We getting a 77.5% chance to beat them. So it's a game that the Lions are fully expected to win. And it's a revenge game. After what they did to us last year, I mean, they pretty much sodomized us, on national television. They ran through us, badly. Now it's a different running back, different team. Dante Foreman, he gone somewhere else. I wouldn't have let him leave. I mean, I wouldn't have let Steve Wilkes leave. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have let Steve Wilkes leave. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. But I still believe in Bryce Young. I still believe in Bryce Young. You know what I'm saying? I really do. So I see the talent. I just think, you just want the thing about quarterbacks real quick. The thing about quarterbacks is that they don't want to lift a lot of weights because they don't want to mess up their throwing motion. And the same thing with the guys that shoot basketballs. They don't want to lift a lot of weights and mess up they throwing motion. You know, but it's a way that you lift weights. It's a way that you lift weights and you don't mess up your throwing motion or your shooting motion. It's a way you do that. And Bryce Young and Tua Tagovailoa at least need to be putting their weight at the bottom in their legs. They at least should be going heavy in their legs. That's my personal opinion on things. But to kind of get into particulars about the game, I think for the Panthers to have an opportunity to win this football game, I think they're going to have to run the football, play action, and protect Bryce Young. If they can get the run going, the screen game going, the short game going, get him playing with some type of quick rhythm, get the Lions playing with at high pace, don't allow them to substitute. I think they have a really, really good chance of winning a football game. I think that's the idea of them. You know what I'm saying? Get some trick plays going, run the ball, play action. When you get the play action and run game going, do quick hitters, get to kind of playing with a little bit more tempo, slow that pass rush down, move the pocket for Bryce Young, get him on the boot, get him on the edge. You know what I'm saying? Simplify the offense a little bit for him. I think that's the ticket. You know what I'm saying? And defensively for them, number one thing is you want to stop the Lions run the rushing attack, and then make Jared Goff arm, make Jared Goff arm the star of the show. Make Jared Goff arm the star of the show. Make Jared Goff arm the star of the show. That's how you do that. So but for the Lions, I mean, it's one of these games where you should win. You should run away with this win. It shouldn't be competitive. And the Panthers is not a bad team. Don't get me twisted. The Panthers are actually a good football team. They got some talent over there. It's just that with a young quarterback, you're gonna have to learn to win. He got to learn to go through the bumps and bruises. That's all. And once he build it up and they protect him a little bit better, the Panthers not too far off in my opinion. They not now because they be in a running where they can do a Josh Rosen and they get the number one pick and they take Caleb Williams and they get rid of him. That'd be unfortunate, but I think that might be the logical thing to do is eat that money and take Caleb Williams. That might be the more logical thing to do. And it might sound harsh, but it's business. So it's crazy. But yeah, for the Lions, it's just you got to go out there with the mentality. Last week, they got an opportunity. They got an opportunity to learn how to play and win with a lead. Now there's an opportunity to go out there and dominate a game that you should go dominate and protect the lead again. There's a revenge factor to this. Go out there, stick it to them. Stick it to them. I think run the ball, impose your will. and take your shots down the field. And then offensively, I feel that defensively, stop the run, take the run away from them. Emmanuel Mosley also gonna be making his debut. Take the run away from him and beat up Bryce Young. Remember they beat up a young Teddy Bridgewater when Minnesota was playing at the University of Minnesota. You know, so so that's kind of you know what you want. That's kind of what you want. So, but but yeah, I just think that's the game plan. Protect the football. Be good on special teams. And that's the game plan. And could I see can I see the Carolina Panthers winning this game? Absolutely. Nothing is nothing is for sure in this, man. They playing with house money. They hungry for a win. It wouldn't surprise me. This is the type of games that the Lions tend to lose. But I like the Lions to win this game. I think it's 28-17. Some amongst those. They're a different animal, and that turf is different than being outdoors in Carolina, where they was complaining about the footing last year. So I like them 28-17. I think it'll be competitive for a while. I think kind of in that second quarter, mid to end of second quarter, the Lions start pulling away a little bit. I would love to see them kind of like keep their foot on the gas and try to put up as many points as possible, especially after how Carolina did us dirty last year. But I just think them possibly playing with a lead, protecting the lead, learning how to do that right now. So you don't have to worry about that in the yesteryear. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Um, Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit my link tree. You can find me on Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, CJ Good 313. Obviously with PayPal, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo is just regular CJ Good 313. But appreciate y'all. Find me on Spotify, Anchor, Instagram, Twitter. Check out Detroit Lions prediction playlist, Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Peace.